Hello everyone and welcome to our virtual open day presentation at East Durham College Houghall campus for Floristry. My name's Jen, I'm one of the Floristry lecturers and I'll be taking you through the presentation today. So welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go through all things related to floristry here at our Houghall campus. During the presentation we're going to look at things like what a career in floristry looks like, what floristry courses we offer here at East Durham College, what the wider programme at East Durham College has to offer, what a study programme looks like for students under 19, progression routes following your course, so what we can do afterwards and how that might progress you into your ideal career, and also how to apply. So stay with us and we'll hope to give you all the information you require.
Best thing about the floristry course isn't actually the flowers, it's understanding what you've done with them.
You start with the basics, you start with very simple arrangements.
And if you're enjoying what you're doing, then you're going to progress.
On the floristry courses at East Durham College, cover everything from your basics of care, conditioning and looking after your botanical materials, right through to creating weddings, events, everything that's involved in the industry.
It's a lot more technical and there's a lot of different techniques that can be learned.
And then you adapt your style and the skill as the course progresses.
It's given me confidence to be able to go out into the workplace and be able to provide what the customer needs.
We offer full-time and part-time courses here. We also offer a range of short courses just to give people a taster of what floristry is.
The uniqueness of East Durham College is
The standard of the teaching.
You're obviously taught the technical side of it and how to put a piece together, and then you're taught colour schemes and
What makes a good display or a good arrangement.
Working on large events like competitions, flower festivals, give students a real insight into the real world of floristry, and being able to plan and manage large-scale events. You really do use all those business management skills that you also need to develop to be a commercial florist.
And that's probably one of the most important things because you can transfer that across the whole industry and different industries as well. The floristry course prepares me perfectly because the skills learned here are essential.
I want to be a florist.
I want to teach floristry.
I want to do specialist flowers for events.
I don't know what I want to do, but I know where I want to start.
So let's start with the basics. What is floristry? So it's a skilled profession which specialises in the care of fresh botanical materials, so that's flowers, plants, foliages, and the creation of bespoke floral designs to meet the needs of the customer. So you could be working in a great range of different areas, but the thing that binds it all together is that we're working with fresh botanical materials. So you might be thinking, oh, I really love flowers, but what can I actually do with this floristry course? Where could it lead me? So there's loads of different things it could lead you into. So things like being a junior or senior florist, that could be in a shop or it could be in other businesses. It could be a business manager, you could own your own floristry business. You could be a freelance florist, which basically means that you could go all across the country and around the world working for other people on floristry designs. Cruise ships always need their florists, so that's a really cool way that you could incorporate floristry into your career. There's always a group of palace florists. You could be a floristry lecturer, just like me. You could do photo shoots and do floristry for the media, product design, TV and film production, or you could specialise in weddings and events. So there's a really, really huge range of the jobs that could be included in the floristry profession. So following on from that, where could a career in floristry take me? So we could do photo shoots for companies, royal weddings and celebrity weddings. If you look on the left there, there's Meghan Markle and Harry's wedding. Competitions, so one of our lecturers, Rebecca, won a gold at Chelsea Flower Show, so you can really specialise in competitions, and TV and film work as well. There's so many different careers that a career in floristry could take you. So let's talk about floristry at Houghall and what we offer. We've got 3 lecturers here at Houghall College with really, really great experiences in lots and lots of different areas. We've got loads of years of experience between us. and we offer leisure courses and professional courses. So leisure courses, we offer the level 1 in creative crafts, floristry. We do level 2 skills, and they're both leisure courses, which we're going to go into in more detail. And then in terms of professional courses, we've got our level 2 City and Guilds and our level 3 City and Guilds. So the difference between the two, whether you want to do a leisure course or a professional course, leisure courses might be your step into floristry. They might be if you've had no previous experience before. And it might be if you're just looking for something to do in your spare time. You might not be aiming for a career in floristry, which is absolutely fine. Whereas a professional course is the minimum requirement you need to go and say, yep, I am a professional florist. So that's the difference between your leisure courses and your professional courses. So we're going to go into more detail about each of the courses now. So let's go into level 1, NCFE, which is our first leisure course. So who's it suitable for? Basically anyone. Anyone who'd like to try floristry. It's an introduction or as a leisure activity. So maybe you are retired and have slightly more time and would like to try something new. Maybe this is a career change for you and this is your first step just to see whether it is professional floristry that you want to go into. There's a whole range of people that this course is suitable for, okay? And the good thing is that no previous qualifications are required. And the thing about the level 1 is we're mainly focusing here on practical skills. We have a series of simple arrangements, bouquets, and we really like to keep it quite seasonal. So if the course is running over Christmas, you'll learn how to make a traditional Christmas wreath. If it's running over Halloween, we do some pumpkin arrangements, or we could do some Easter arrangements, etc. as well. So we're really practical on this course. So that's a really good positive of this. In terms of the hour requirements, it's 3 hours per week for 15 weeks. And we try and run them at different times of the day. So we do have some evening classes and we normally have some in the week as well, in the day. So we try and offer a range. Do I need anything outside of my college hours? Yes. So you'll need to source your materials. So it is you providing all of the materials for college. So you will need to bring with you your toolkit, which should include scissors and etc. And you will also need to bring with you your flowers. We will provide a list of places that's good to get flowers, but we often find supermarket flowers are absolutely fine to use. You will complete some written work, which will be used in your portfolio. So it's not a large amount of written work. People find that they generally enjoy the written work. It's about analysing and your designs and seeing how they could be improved. But it's not a big theoretical part of the course. We're mainly concentrating on getting stuck in and making some lovely floristry pieces. How will I be assessed? You will be assessed through a portfolio, which shows the work you do throughout the course. So you'll take a picture, a photo of each of your pieces. You'll have a small bit to write about each of the pieces. And then at the end, we do one assessment at the end of the course, just to put together all of those skills that you've learned and basically show off to us about what you can do as a florist. So that's the level 1 NCFE leisure course. So the level 2 skills course, again, this is a leisure course. And who is this course suitable for? Anyone over 18 who would like to further their skills gained during level 1. So perhaps you've done level 1, you had a really lovely time and you're thinking, oh, should I step up to level 2? Or should I gain a bit more experience? And that's for those people that really want to gain a little bit more experience before moving on to the professional qualification of level 2. So you need to have completed your level 1 NCFE in floristry, but it's not compulsory to do this level 2 skills course to go on to the professional level 2 course, okay? This is just for people that want to do that intermediate sort of course in between your level 1 and your level 2. So what will I learn? You'll learn practical skills. That's what we're going to concentrate on. So similar to the level 1, we're going to concentrate on practical skills. We're going to do an introduction to design theory knowledge and study skills. And similarly to the level 1, it will be for 3 hours per week for 15 weeks. And again, you will need to source your own materials and complete some written work which will be used in your portfolio. And the assessment will be through a portfolio which again shows your work throughout the course. So for example, taking photos of all the pieces you do and writing up little conclusions on what you could improve, what went well, what didn't go so well. And so it really gets you to reflect on that. So just in summary, this is a level 2 skills course. It's a leisure course and it's for those people that have already gained their level 1 and want to gain some more experience before moving on to their professional course level 2. Okay, so here is our level 2 City and Guilds Technical. This is our first professional course that we offer. So who is it suitable for? Anybody who would like to start a career in the floristry industry, okay? So really this is for people that are really looking for that career change, or it might be a first career, who are really passionate about floristry and really want to get into the profession, okay? So we wouldn't advise anybody to join the level 2 that's just maybe looking for a little bit of an evening activity. This course does require a lot of work, so in order to get your professional qualification, although you don't need any, it's suitable for anybody, we would recommend that you only take on this professional course if you are really passionate about floristry. In terms of the entry requirements, we have a minimum requirement of a grade 4, which is a C in the old school GCSE terms, in maths and English. Now, obviously this is done on a case-by-case basis, so although it's not essential, it's ideal that you would have your maths and English. This is purely because we do set quite a lot of assignments that you need good literacy for, and obviously when you're costing up things like bouquets and weddings, it is essential that you have some basic math skills. But if you don't feel like you've got those minimum grades, we'd still like to hear from you and we can have a chat about why it may or may not be suitable for you. So what will you learn on this course? This is a really broad course where you'll get a really good base for all of the basic things that you need to know in floristry. So you'll get all the practical skills and technical knowledge required to work in the industry as a junior florist. This includes health and safety, botanical knowledge, design theory, industry knowledge and customer service, along with a whole load of practical skills that you'll learn. So you'll learn arrangements, bouquets, wedding work, funeral work. You'll learn how to do some eco-friendly designs. You'll learn how to use floral foam. You'll learn how to do wiring. You'll learn how to do basing. There's a whole load of technical things that you'll learn. So how many hours will I be in college? So we do offer this on a full-time or part-time basis. So full-time is 2 days per week in college for 1 year, and part-time is 1 day per week in college for 2 years. Okay. So do I need to do anything outside of my college hours? Yes. So we're saying that full-time is only 2 days per week in college, but the rest of the week where you need to be doing other work. So you will need to complete written work and assignments. So it might be things like we set you a practical task and then you need to write up a review of that practical task and think of the positives and negatives, how it went. You might need to cost up the design, you might need to sketch the design. So there's lots of different things we might ask you to do. You also need to source your materials. So flowers, foliages, again, we will help you in terms of letting you know where's good to get the materials from. But this is only if you're over 18. So if you're under 18, we do provide you with the materials. You also, as part of the level 2 professional course, need to complete a minimum of 150 hours of work experience. This is a really vital part of the course. We find that those that get lots of work experience to complement their time in college really benefit from that being in the normal work environment. So just make sure you're aware that there is a quite a large work experience element alongside it. So in terms of the assessment, it's a City and Guilds technical qualification, which means that you will sit 2 exams and complete a synoptic, which means practical assessment. So you will sit a health and safety exam, and you will sit a theoretical exam, and you will complete a practical assessment based on a scenario. Okay, so it's not there to trip you up. In the practical assessment, you're really trying to show off your skills that you've learned over the year or 2 years. So moving on to level 3. Level 3, City and Guilds Technical Professional Course Floristry at Houghall. So who is it suitable for? It's suitable for anyone who would like to develop their career in floristry. However, there are some entry requirements. You must have a minimum grade of merit in level 2 floristry. Okay, so level 3 isn't an entry level qualification, okay? This is something that you'll build up to after you've done your level 2. You should also have a minimum grade 4, which is a C, or above in maths and English. So you might have done your level 2 floristry elsewhere, you might have done it here at Houghall, and then you can move on to your level 3. So what will you learn? It's basically a step up from the level 2, so you will learn all the practical skills and technical knowledge required to work in the industry as a senior florist. So sort of level 2 would be junior florist level, and then level 3 would be more a senior florist level. So this includes design theory, botanical knowledge, business and marketing, trends, events and technical skills. Okay, so we're still learning lots and lots of theory, lots and lots of practical, but we're taking that slight step up from our level 2, in which we're going to learn some more complex techniques, some more complex skills, and really get to grips with those. So we offer this course as a part-time course, which is 1 day per week for 2 years. In terms of the stuff that we need to be doing outside of college, there is obviously things that we need to be doing. So we need to complete written work and assignments. We need to source our own materials if you're over 18. If you're under 18, we provide those for you. And again, you need to complete a minimum of 150 hours of work experience, okay? So it's similar requirements to the level 2, but I would say that the level 3 is a slight step up in terms of complexity and in terms of the amount of time that you need to spend outside of college. So how will I be assessed? You will sit 2 exams and complete a synoptic, which is practical assessment. Again, you will complete a health and safety exam, a theoretical exam, and a practical assessment based on a task, essentially. Okay, so it's a similar format to the level 2, but again, is a step up. So what do we do outside the classroom? We do trips, visits and activities. So to help you gain the most from your time with us, we try to arrange as many trips, visits and activities as possible to support the knowledge and skills you learn in the classroom. These change each year, but previous students have experienced trips to Holland to see the auction houses and growers, which is really amazing experience, so vast and kind of once in a lifetime really. We have lots of visits from industry experts and guest speakers. That might be over a Skype or a Zoom call, or that could be in person as well. This is really vital because it's really good to hear from people from different ends of the spectrum. So it might be somebody that's an eco florist, it might be somebody that's a wedding florist, it might be somebody that's gained lots and lots of medals in competitions. But it means that you can really set your sights high and make sure that you see from all elements across the whole spectrum. So we can take part in competitions, things like Flurex and the World Skills Competition. We really are passionate about entering our students in competitions. We think that students get a lot out of taking part in competitions, whether it be confidence or skills. And previously, lots of our students have done really well in competitions. We also do trips to flower markets and wholesalers. That's really important at the start of your floristry journey, especially. We really want you to get you up to speed and not be afraid of going to these places. Really get familiar with them and be able to use them as well. So we really are passionate about doing things outside of the classroom. It's been really horrible this year with COVID, not being able to do these things so much. So we're really looking forward to doing them again. So here at East Durham College, we really are all about you. We want the best for our students. East Durham College do, and definitely the Floristry department do. So our college slogan is creating outstanding futures. And at East Durham College, this is what you can expect. You can expect industry specialists as your lecturers. Okay, so I've mentioned previously that we've got 3 lecturers. They're all industry specialists. They all run their own businesses. And they're from different parts of the floristry world. We've got a Chelsea Gold Medalist, we've got a World Skills Silver Medalist, and we've got loads and loads of experience between us. You can have a dedicated progression coach assigned to you if you're between the ages of 16 to 18. And that's really important, just to talk through things and make sure that you have people checking in with you. You can discuss anything that you want to with them, and it means that you've got somebody else to turn to as well. We have high expectations. So in order to get high results, we've got high expectations of you, our students. We've got high expectations for progress, attendance, attitude, behaviour, achievement and destinations. Floristry is a gorgeous department in terms of our students. We find that the students that come to us are all super well behaved, have great attitudes and really want to be here, so have really high attendance. So that is no mean feat to live up to, so we expect the very best from all of you. We have an open door policy, so our office is always available for you to come and see us. No question is too big or too small. We're always available on the phone or via our emails, and we always like to help you whenever we can. It might not be floristry related, but we'll help you if we can. We also have additional specialist learner support and student support services. Okay, so we have lots of dedicated support for those that need it. We have a really, really good library. We have really good specialist support, and we're always here for you whenever you need us.
Every great journey starts with a single step. So here at East Durham College, we say, take that step and go. Go. Just 2 simple letters, right? Wrong. It all starts with go. Go opens doors, go becomes now, and now becomes how, and how becomes wow. Go faster, go smarter, go like you're never gonna look back. Go find what makes you, you. Explore what makes you different. Experience a world that you never knew existed. Fulfill your dreams and find your way. Meet the people that will make the difference to you, and those you'll make the difference to as well. Go, see the path ahead. Live the life you want to live. Be everything you can be. Go to East Durham College.
So one of the perks of studying with us here at East Durham College is that students get free bus travel to and from college on any Arriva bus service. So we do have some specialist Arriva bus services that provide our own East Durham direct buses, which travel from a number of areas and also between the Peterlee and Houghall sites. Okay. If there isn't an Arriva service near you, subject to your household income, we can reimburse you for travel if you need to use other bus services as well. So don't feel like travelling to Houghall campus needs to be one of the issues stopping you from learning. We really want to remove those barriers and help you where we can. The good thing about Houghall campus as well is that it is really near central Durham, so we do find that we do have good links as well. So just a little bit about our cash reward scheme. If aged between 16 and 18 and you're an East Durham College student, you can get lots of cash rewards to help with the cost of college. So depending on your household income, you could get money for the academic year paid weekly, and which is subject to attendance, behaviour and assignment completion. Okay, for students who are 19 and over, you may be entitled to financial support depending on your personal circumstances. So we do have a large range of ages that enrol on our Floristry programmes. I would say that the vast majority are adult learners, but we do indeed have some under 19s on our programmes, which we really welcome. So if you're under 19, you'll be enrolled onto our study programme. So what is a study programme? It ensures you get the most out of your time at college, and it'll help you develop other skills alongside your specialist floristry subject knowledge. So an example of a study programme could include your level 2 or 3 in floristry, which would be your 12 hours per week in college. You might do your maths and English alongside that if you don't already have your grade 4 or above, so that could be 2.5 hours. You do your work experience in the week, you could have your tutorial session, project work and an opportunity to complete other qualifications. So you can have a really full study programme here at East Durham College. So just some additional information on your maths and English. So as they are so essential to floristry, as we've already discussed, things like costing up your bouquets, making sure you're providing the right price for a wedding quote, and also literacy skills are essential as well if you're writing emails to clients, etc. If you missed out on gaining your GCSE grade 9 to 4, which is an A star to C at school, you can study these subjects alongside your floristry qualification. So this is in terms of our under 19s. You will have lessons for 2.5 hours per week for each subject. We'll look at your past grades and your progression routes to see if GCSE or functional skills is the best course for you. So each learner is completely different, so we'll assess that when you come to us. So again, this is for students aged 16 to 18, and this is to do with our tutorial programme. So at East Durham College, if you're aged 16 to 18, you'll attend our Evolve tutorials, which have been designed to develop personal, social and employability skills. So the Evolve tutorial programme is designed to develop your skills, make you employable, confident and well-rounded, support you to write an industry-ready CV, allow you to gain project experience, help you clarify your career path, support learners wishing to progress to university, and raise awareness of important issues for young people. Okay, so this is all for our students aged 16 to 18, and it's called the Evolve tutorials. So what does life look like after college? So after completing your floristry course, there are many options for progression. So you could continue into further education, so move up the levels from levels 1 to 2 to 3. Once you've completed your level 3, you could progress into higher education with levels 4 and 5. So floristry goes all the way up to level 5. Although we don't offer levels 4 and 5 at Houghall, we'll be able to provide you with some links where you could study levels 4 or 5. If you are employed in the industry, you could complete an apprenticeship, or you could progress directly into employment. We often find that our students either continue up the levels or progress into employment. So in terms of employment, there's loads of places it could take you. So from working in a shop, doing it just for fun, flowers for friends, being a studio florist, a freelance florist, there's loads and loads of places you can go with it. So if you're still with me and still interested, how do you apply? Okay, so the place you need to go is our website. So our website is www.eastdurham.ac.uk. And you need to select the course Floristry and Floral Design. You click the course you want to apply for. So it could be level 1, 2 or 3. And scroll down and click Apply for this course. I realise I've bombarded you with quite a lot of information tonight, and there will be some things that I've missed. and that's absolutely fine. So if you want to contact us, you can contact us directly on our personal email address, which is houghalfloristry@eastdurham.ac.uk. So if you'd like more information about other courses, college life, anything else, you can contact Student Services. So you could do that through inquiries@eastdurham.ac.uk using the phone number below. But we'll also be available on our live chat on our website. So any questions you might have, you can ask that on the live chat. If it's a floristry specific question, you can do our floristry email address. That might be the best place to go. So thank you so much for listening today. I really hope that I see you on a floristry course in the future. And I hope you've learnt some more about floristry and what courses we offer here at East Durham College. And thank you very much for listening.